Now. Please tell me we'll get audio now. There is no sound, but there should be sound. Oh, goodness. I can see the levels. This is so strange. Tell me there's sound now. Off. You have got to tell me there's sound. No sound? Still no sound. We got sound? Okay. All right, let me switch to this mic and see if it sounds better. You're gonna have to tell me what sound you prefer because I'm experimenting. Okay, let's hear this. Let's switch to this one. Which one do you prefer? We can hear you. Okay, good. There's sound now. Don't know why that wasn't sound. I put it onto monitor only and mute, not output. I get it. Which sound do you prefer? Do you prefer this one or do you prefer this one here? Hello, mic check. Yeah. Let me go to filters, EQ, open up. Hello, mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Too bassy. Eesh. Turn this down. What about now? Barry White and a bit on it. Okay. These equalizer presets are not being kind to me. First one sounds better. This one sounds better. I don't know. Oh. Or I might just go back to this. Too much bass? Too much bass? Did you say too much bass? Oh, always trying to figure it out, I guess. I don't know. I'll probably need your help with this one, Josh, but another time. Sounds good. This one? Oh, there is George. We've got George. It says, "Hey mate, just about to board my flight back to the UK. Hope you're doing great." Yes, I'm doing well. Hope you're well. Hope you enjoyed Miami. Should be an interesting discussion. Yeah, but we'll touch base and we'll catch up again when you come back. But hope you're well. Hope you enjoyed Miami and hope you had a great time. Okay, so what we got? Q9U is too bassy. Overhead is good. Okay, let me switch to the overhead. Then overhead. I'm not sure why the Q9U is too bassy. But not having live audio monitoring is weird, personally. So I'm going to avoid using that. I don't know why it's too bassy. And let me just put the monitoring off because it's not live and it's quite distracting when it's not live. Okay, I'm trying to trick with the overhead microphone to see how that looks like and if that comes out to be any good at all, right? Just so I've got a bit of freedom and I'm thinking this setup more for when I've got the top down rig, I'm thinking to set up when I've got more of the top down rig, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's see if I can actually see the text enough. I don't know if I can. Let's say no sound. Is it just me or there's no sound? It's not just you. It's not just you. No sound, no sound. Ben, there is no sound. Okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect sound for me. There it is. It's good. Too bassy. Am I the only one that's nodding when Ben asks if there's sound? Nodding? You better put a response there. Am I the only one nodding when Ben asks if there is sound? Barry White in the building. Oh dear Lord. Much better now, much better. Great, great, great. First one sounds better. Okay, so I guess, Josh, I guess the filters that you posted for me, they work better with this condenser mic, the Rode NTG4 Plus. We've got to figure out what the Q9U is doing. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it just needs background suppression and everything else needs to turn off, but I'll try that. This is good, less bass. Second one, that's fine. Okay, interesting. Nope, that is good. Yep, overhead is good. Too busy. No issues for me. The one above sounds great. What is it? So the trick with this one is, this is the Rode NTG4 Plus. It's quite an old shotgun microphone and it works over phantom power, and it does have built-in battery as well. But that's going directly into the camera, and the camera is obviously the Sony a7 IV, and it's into the XLR K3M adapter. It feeds 48 volt phantom power into it, and then into the Elgato Camlink Pro that is in there, HDMI 1.4, 4K 30, into OBS, select it, and then the presets that Josh gave me for, Josh is in the chat by the way, that he gave me for background noise suppression. So you can't, so for example, the window's open because I'm sweating like a PIG. If I turn this off, you will hear, I've disabled noise suppression, and you will hear all the background stuff happening and whatnot that's going on. I didn't even know OBS had background suppression or noise suppression. All I knew was that NVIDIA Broadcast was doing it, but if I enable it, you should pretty much hear all the background noise cut, which is great. That means I can open a window, not sweat too much because I've got so much happening right now. That's the audio setup, and I'm just trying to see if it sounds good. It sounds good enough where I can pretty much have the mic out of frame and kind of just talk to you lot, you know, and see how it goes. But yeah, hopefully that helps. My guy, yes, Tech Jammer in the house. What's good, what's good, what's good? Hope you're blessed, my bro. There we are. It says support black YouTubers. Now I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Boom. I'll definitely ping you once I'm back. Yeah, I might need you as a semi kind of co-host for the Sound Mobile podcast, because I'm struggling to do it by myself and it's not fun doing solo podcast. But I'll speak to you about that. Race was good fun, but awesome. 10 days. Bought some Ray-Bans and obviously got some semi opportunities. That's great. Semi spontaneous tat. Okay, cool. Interesting. I vibe with that. George, sup, dude? Ping, he's from Discord. Yes, he is. Cool. So there is sound. W. Nah, Ping is from years back. Oh yeah, you jumped on NVIDIA Broadcast. Yeah. I'm a big fan of NVIDIA Broadcast. Very big fan of NVIDIA Broadcast. Massive fan of that software, man. It's really, really good. It was originally the RTX voice back in the day, but they've compartmentalized it and put it all as what do you call it, as a NVIDIA Broadcast, I guess. And it says, thanks, dude. We need to check that mic out. Yeah, it's a slightly more advanced mic in a sense because it needs to work over XLR. So most mirrorless cameras don't have an XLR port in there for audio. So you have to either record the audio separately to something like a Zoom recorder, clap sync, which I hate doing. I hate doing that. So having a Sony camera that has the multi-interface Mishu that is electronic, you can put something like the XLR adapter, which is quite expensive. It's, in a way, it's the cost of like a camera in itself. but the convenience of having the audio baked into the video file synced up, and it's high quality, and it supplies phantom power, and it has 2 XLR ports. Really convenient, really dig it, really like it. And yeah. Pixel Watch, yo, Ponder Horizon. Yes, you did talk about that. We did talk about that. You did mention that. Okay, let me see if I can scale up the text to make it a little bit easier to see on the teleprompter. Bear with me. Text size. Let me give it another 20%. 27, let it apply. It's gonna scale up a little bit. Hopefully you lot can still see me on the stream, which you should be able to. And should be an interesting one. Okay, I like this. I do like this. I think I can get used to setting up the microphone out of frame. Yeah, this can work. I think this can work. If it sounds as good as you lot are saying, which I'm trusting you, then I think that would be a good shout. That'll definitely be a good shout. That would definitely be a good shout. But yes, hope everyone is doing great. And it says, these Pixel Watch back and forth headlines. Let me open it up. Maybe we'll see... maybe it won't be what you think. Well, we don't know. We don't know yet. It could be an interesting one. But we are pretty much going to be talking, or let's do it this way. We've got 2 topics. We're going to talk Google I/O because I completely forgot Google I/O was actually happening Wednesday in 2 days' time. So we're going to talk about expectations of what we should be seeing from Google I/O, because that should usher in what we Google I/O is kind of Google's equivalent to WWDC, Worldwide Developer Conference, where it's more of a showcase of software and what's happening in the software space for Android and, Chrome OS, like Google software and what's coming, new features. They have announced hardware there before. So that is something to, consider and potentially be excited for, because again, we've talked about Pixel Watch and also Pixel 6a potentially being announced at that time, which could and would be very interesting if that is something that they did. On top of that as well, what have we got? On top of that, we've got the Sony the 1000XM5s. Always get them bundled up. There's been leaks, but then on top of that, Sony announced, how can I put it? Sony did announce an event date for it as well, showing it. So we're going to discuss that. Then we'll go through, the review of content that we produced across Sam Mobile, Lover of Tech, The Cut Down, and pretty much ushering what we got planned for this week as well, which should be very exciting and which should be very interesting. But hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing great, most importantly. Okay, where are we? Okay, so let's open up the browser and let's go to Chrome, and we are pretty much here. Yes, we are on the correct page. And we're going to talk about Google I/O because I completely forgot I/O was happening. Which is a good look in a way. It's a good look in a way. Again, shout out to everyone that's supporting. Your feedback for how this setup is working is so important to me. So please, keep me posted. Because I want to keep adapting this as much as possible. Especially when I do the podcast and I'm doing it virtually. If I can get the microphone out the way and kind of just feel a bit more free and the audio just works as great, that will be great too. But yeah, we're going to pull this article from The Verge. And it says, what to expect from Google I/O 2022. Tune in for the keynote at 1 p.m. Eastern time. 1 p.m. ET time in GMT. Okay. Oh, so it's gonna happen like around 6. No, BST. 6 p.m. So 6 p.m. UK time. Fine. End of day UK time. Cool. So here we are, and it says Google's annual developer conference for I/O. We have a comment, and it says best channel. Appreciate you, Thomas. Thank you for the kind words. I really, really appreciate the support as per always and as per usual. Thank you for joining in the live stream. Thank you for joining the live stream. And yes, we are streaming in 4K UHD. If you've got the bandwidth, you've got the device, definitely do stream all the way up to 1440p and up to 2160p 4K UHD for the best live stream quality as possible. Please do give me feedback on the sound. I just want to make sure the sound is as good as possible, so keep me updated on how it's sounding. It says Google's developer conference I/O is scheduled to take place this week. Scheduled to take place this week. Kicking off an opening presentation on Wednesday. Yep. Although the conference itself is pitched to be helping developers get the most out of Google's tools and platforms, the keynote is relevant for much broader audience with hardware, software announcements due to be released in the next 12 months. That's true this year. Number of hardware announcements during the keynote. There are ongoing rumors about the giant wearable, the Pixel Watch, yes, as well as the mid-range counterpart, which is obviously the Pixel 6a. Is it possible that we could see the new pair of true wireless earbuds announced, and maybe even some surprises too? Be very interesting. Software announcements are likely to focus on Google's, how can I put it? Google's, software announcements are likely to focus on Google's primary operating systems like Android 13. Okay. Let's see what Josh says. At some point, we can screen share, video call, and perfect both mics on OBS. Yeah, we have to. It sounds great. Okay. Right. Love that. Appreciate the feedback. This is a good look. I'm proud of this one. Always evolving the setup. I'm proud of this one. I am proud of this one. But yes, back to what you said, Josh. At some point, we do have to, because I wanna just perfect, especially the Q9U, because I've got the FET head on there, and also I'm more glad I'm getting more use out of the shotgun mic personally, especially with the acoustic treatment. It seems to be doing the job. But I might close the window and see what's up. But hey, we'll work with it. The noisy PC and stuff. The company's ever increasing range of services, and again, keep firing the comments. Keep firing the comments. Google, think Google Maps, workspaces, yada, 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 got likely to receive some enhancements. Okay, here's a full rundown of what we should be expecting. And again, that middle round thing there, it's like Google Watch. I like this setup. This feels more free. Sorry. I like this. I like making progress like this. It makes me happy. Why am I speaking in a northern accent? Google might finally announce its Pixel Watch. Yes, rumors of Google making its own smartwatch have been around forever. Of course, they've been around forever. It's Google. It's got to be around forever. It's got to be around forever, right? Let me go back. Let me be clear. But 2022 could be the year that it finally happens. Specs, leaks, designs, US patent, trademark, revealing Google Watch name. Most significantly, however, is an apparent prototype of the smartwatch found in an abandoned restaurant. Why does this happen? Leading to a flood of photos being posted online. Between all the leaks, we're starting to get a pretty good idea of what Google's Pixel Watch will take. The big question is whether Google's investments include obviously spending billions on Fitbit would create something that is able to present a challenge for Apple's dominance. Next, okay, a new mid-ranger. This is the one that we're all eager to see equally as much. Pixel 6a. Okay, for the past 3 years, Google have followed up each of its flagships with a more affordable, reduced specs. This year, it's the Pixel 6 turns with rumors around the Pixel 6a. Again, Pixel A series started on the Pixel 3a. While phones like the Pixel 4a and 5a paired similar camera features to the flagship counterparts with less powerful processors, reports suggest that the Pixel 6a could flip this approach. Last year suggests that the new phone could feature the same, that I didn't know, the same tensor processor as the Pixel 6, but a downgraded 12 megapixel main sensor instead of the, wow, I didn't realize that this is what the rumors were about. Okay, I did not realize that this is what potentially could be approached. That would be kind of like really pushing the boundaries to the iPhone SE. Wow, that could really shake up the mid-range. Okay. An announcement at I/O would come a little earlier than the August launches we've typically seen for Google's mid-range phones. Is it August? Yeah, it's around August, isn't it? I'll check the channel when I did a reaction to the 5A, but yeah, I think it sounds about correct. Maybe some pro wireless earbuds as well. This is less certain, but recently from John Prosser suggests that Google is preparing to release a new set of true wireless earbuds called the Pixel Buds Pro. Okay. Okay, so it said, but are they gonna do a Google and discontinue after a couple of years like what they normally do? Interesting. Interesting. You might have a point there. Pixel Buds Pro. Not much known about their potential features specs, but the word pro in the name is set to be earbuds that are particularly show support for active noise cancelling. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Which would be the first pair from Google. Yeah, that's true. Google currently only sells one pair of true wireless earbuds, which is the Pixel Buds A series, which were originally announced as a more affordable counterpart to the second generation Pixel Buds, but the Pixel Buds are now discontinued. Okay, interesting. Google is only selling the affordable entry in the lineup, adding a pro branded entry would be a natural shift. Interesting. Okay, software now. Now we're thinking software. Okay. On the software side of things, we do, how can I put it? There's Android 13, the major version of Google's mobile operating system. That's true. This is technically already been released in beta, offering small glimpses of Google's plans for the update, but it won't be until I/O that you'll get a full idea of Google's overall vision for Android 13. Interesting. So far, it seems Android 13 is set to continue a lot of work that Google started with Android 12, which makes sense. Last year's customizable themes, branded Material U, look likely to expand to cover more UI elements in the operating system. That would be great. Google's continuing to restrict what aspects of the operating system Android apps have access to by default. Obviously, security and privacy. Any news on major initiatives will likely emerge during the keynote, which would be great to see. And maybe, just maybe, some foldable news. Android 13 isn't the only major update Google has been putting for the mobile OS. There is Android 12L, a new version of Android optimized for tablets and foldables. Here we go again. Which is due some point, okay. And this is something that's going to be very interesting for Samsung, Lenovo, and Microsoft, especially Samsung, especially since they're really pushing foldables as well. As well as software, Google has long been rumored to be working on 1 or 2 foldable devices of its own. That'll be very interesting, this Pixel phone. At one stage, were rumors that they were going to launch last year, but lack of recent leaks and development, foldable phones are, after all, still a very niche product outside of China, despite Samsung now being in its 3rd generation of foldables, which is very, very interesting. That is true. Signs of a new Nest Hub given. Oh, hold on. Let me just reply back to this. All right, so just have to reply back to that. New Nest Hub, okay, right. a bit premature following up, but a report from 9to5 Google March claims that we could see the following: a detachable screen that could be used as a tablet at some point. Interesting. The form factor sounds like it will be ideal. Okay. Ooh, Pixel Watch. Plus updates on other platforms, smart TV and software. Okay, would be Wear OS on smartwatches. Well, there could be a lot happening. There could be a lot happening. I don't want to go through all of it, but there could be a lot happening. There could be a lot happening, no doubt. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's look at this and let's post this question up. And it says, parts of me thinks they forget devices in bars or restaurants so they will leak, and then Google could get some sort of unofficial feel for where they're at. Just happens too often. I don't know, it's interesting. It is interesting, right? It's interesting it's very interesting when it happens. It's very, very interesting when it happens. You might have a point. You might have a point. You might have a point in terms of how often it happens. You might not be wrong when it comes to that, but we'll see. We'll see. It's an interesting one, right? It's definitely an interesting one. It's definitely an interesting one, but Google I/O seems, just based on that article, to be jam-packed. Oh, I'm getting feedback on it. Google, this looks to be very, very jam-packed. If it does hit all the stuff that we're expecting to see, Pixel Watch, yeah, which looks very interesting. I'm definitely eager and excited to see how that looks like. Pixel Watch, Pixel 6a, which I doubt, I'm going to be very honest with you. Why? Here is why. Let me see when I reacted to... when did I react to Pixel 5a? I'm going to go to my channel. Where is it? Where is it? Pixel 5a. Okay. When was this? Yeah. Because I did a reaction video. I did a reaction video, and this was dated on the 17th of August. Literally, I did that reaction video straight after they announced the Pixel 5a with 5G. So that's a little while back. That's a little while back, if I'm going to be very honest with you. So I doubt we'll see the Pixel 6a. Putting that out there. I think Pixel Watch will probably be the main gig. Pixel Watch, I have a very, very good feeling that Pixel Watch would be the main gig. Good thoughts. If Apple can prevent most leaks, surely Google should be able to do so. Yeah, I mean, well, Apple, I don't think Apple have really done a good job preventing most leaks, because John Prosser's eating them alive. John Prosser has definitely eaten them alive. But I don't know. It's a very interesting place to be in that sense. It's a very interesting place to be. It's an interesting place. It's a very interesting one to put into retrospect. It's very interesting to put into retrospect. I've got to check these articles out. Okay, what would you... I just hope Google I/O is better than Doctor Strange was. No, I think Doctor Strange was good. It just wasn't a Doctor Strange movie. That was Wonder. That should have been titled literally like Scarlet Witch in the Multiverse of Madness. I thought it was good. I think it was a much better setup movie for Phase 4 than any of the other films. I still think Spider-Man Far From Home was a better watch, but No Way Home, sorry. But yeah, I thought Doctor Strange was great. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that's me personally. I think this live stream has actually been technically going quite well. You lot are pleased with the audio. I'm pleased with the video. The 4K has been stable. The stream has been stable. If you are watching this in 4K, give me some feedback and let me know how it is. And I'm looking forward to I/O. I/O seems jam-packed, but I don't think we're going to get the 6A. Definitely going to get more details on Android 13. Definitely going to get more details on Android 12L, which as a fan of foldables, I'm very, very, very excited to see. Very, very excited to see. And again, more development on Wear OS in terms of the software. But I'm eager to see more on Android 12L for sure. That's this. I think this is something I complained about last year on the cut down. I think it's something I complained about on the cut down. But Apple don't leave finished devices lying around. Only some components get leaked. Okay, well, this did happen with the iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S, I believe. I believe this happened in the past, Steve Jobs era. But you do have a point. You do have a point. You do have a point. Components and stuff. But it's happened to Apple once. It has happened to Apple once. For I remember, I think it was the Steve Jobs era, iPhone 4S or maybe iPhone 4. No, iPhone 4S and white, I believe. Yeah. I think it was iPhone 4S and white. So, yeah. Okay, so what we got here? Oh, here we go. Don't get me started on Strange. Loved it. I agree with you, though. Should have been titled Doctor Strange in WandaVision. Yeah. It just wasn't a Doctor Strange movie, in my opinion. It really wasn't a Doctor Strange movie. Like, I mean, he was in it. And mind you, again, spoilers, we're not going to be talking too much of it, but mind you, they didn't actually defeat Wanda. Wanda's OP. She's powerful. They didn't actually defeat her. They just about calmed her down. Or maybe Billy and Tommy defeated her, technically. But they didn't defeat Wanda. Even when America Chavez powered up, like, it didn't really get nowhere. She was ready to still wreak havoc. She was still ready to wreak havoc still. But yeah, Google I/O. Let me know in the comment section below if you're excited for Google I/O. I'm excited for it. I'll probably do a reaction video to it. Google reaction videos tend to do well on my channel. So yeah, that's something to kind of, take into consideration. And I should be able to do it. Okay, so yeah, Doctor Strange was good. Definitely should have went straight to Disney+. I don't think it should have gone straight to Disney+. More people getting back onto the big screen. Love the big screen experience. I'm a big cinema nerd. I love the big screen and surround sound experience. Nothing beats it. Gotta watch at least those event kind of videos on the big screen once. Cool. So what do we have? What do we have now? What do we have now? Where are we? Where are we? Appreciate you all being on the live stream. Hope you're all safe during this time as well. We've got 14 concurrent viewers. I didn't realize that. That's amazing. 17, 18 concurrent viewers. Actually, that's amazing. Share it out. We've got one topic done out the way. We're going to talk about the Sony WX. I can never, is it just me? It can't just be me, right? It just can't just WH-1000XM5s. Goodness me, Sony. We need to get better with these names. Need to get better with these names. Need to get better with these names. Honestly. We need to get better with these names. Okay, so what do we got? 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 OBS. Where's OBS? Open up OBS. Are you going to do a live stream reaction? No, video reaction, not a live stream reaction. Video reaction. One live stream a week, video reaction, I think should be more than suffice. I would not be doing a live stream reaction. I'll be having stuff to do. So wouldn't be able to do that. It's really hard to replicate the big screen experience at home without spending. Yeah, like, and it's not even just about spending. Most houses in the UK, man, let's really be dead serious honest. Like, we ain't got space. Space is a premium. But away from that, talk about T making an entrance, bro. Technically, T making an entrance. My goodness. You know how to drop that, bro. I appreciate you, man. And you know what? Yeah, I hope you've enabled super thanks, because I think that's what I'm gonna have to do to pay back the amount that you're dropping to me. You know, the pound is stronger than the dollar, so I think super thanks is something that I have to start doing now when I replay your live streams, because I'm just never on live, man. Time difference is more in your favor, bro. I appreciate you coming through. Setting up something different. We've got the overhead shotgun mic into the XLR K3M, into the Sony A7 Mark IV. Obviously, you know how I do. When I get the double camera out and I get the chance to, I like to rock it as per. or we go split. But yeah, we've pretty much done that, and I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much, bro. Really, really means a lot, and you're a goat for that, man, as per. Flipping, yeah. Where we got? So definitely will be locked into Google I/O. Sony has terrible names for sure. Yeah. We're gonna talk about I've even forgotten the name already. That's how bad it is. Terrible, absolutely terrible. And we got it here. I did good. Super thanks, man. That's such a good feature to have. That's such a, you know, it's almost like a super chat, but for pre-recorded. Shout out to Google, man. You know, they're really coming through well. They're really coming through well with like the support for monetization directly on a platform without having to go elsewhere, which is great. We love to see it, man. Crispy as always, and you know it, bro. We like to keep it nice and crispy. We like to make sure that it's nicely engaged. This ain't even a final form, but we're slowly evolving it. And the fact that, you know, we've been able to make a shotgun microphone sound pre-edited and good gives me a lot of freedom. That means there isn't a big microphone in front of me. I love that. That gives me more of an incentive to set this up and kind of have it over the top and just feel free. And I think this will be so good to have for when I've got the top down rig and I'm actually demonstrating certain phones. I don't have to battle with that. That is something I'm really proud of. And we're gonna test that soon. And when we've got the top down camera, the A7C at the top, while we're pretty much, you know, working through that. And I'm gonna do that once I've got the clamp. Yeah, once I've got the clamp for the shotgun mic, and I can use one C-stand for the clamp, like what you showed me, for the clamp and also for the top-down camera. We're winning. And that's something I'm definitely looking forward to doing, man. Cool. So where are we now? We're gonna move over to topic number 2. We don't want to finish any later than we do. As you know, I like to keep it 1 hour. Nice and straight to it, nothing long. We've got 20 minutes here, and let's break down what we should be getting in terms of I/O. Well, we've done I/O. Leak confirms, and I think we've got that here. Bookmarks. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. We're gonna bring that here. Right here. Right. Rewrite the rules. And I was on Headface channel, and I was watching. Shout out to El Jefe, man. He is the audio specialist when it comes to headphones and earphones and IEMs. That's him. In-ear monitors. That's him. Like, he's the guy to go to. I'm just a wannabe, bro. I'm a wannabe. But why this caught my interest is, 1, it's a bit of a slow news week. But 2, I've got the version 4s, the staple version 4s. So seeing these, I got mine in just before November, before I went to Dubai. So I'm not salty, I guess. I'm not, you know, but I got them for noise cancelling, especially when I'm on flights, because I fly regularly. I'm going to Canada, and I'm going to be on there. It's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those, right? Okay, so where are we? So let's look at this article here, because this was 5th of May. 5th of May was when? My goodness. 5th of May was last week, Thursday, right? And it says, leak confirms the flagship headphone designs, and it casts doubt on improved battery life. Okay, interesting. Right, let's have a look at this, because we've got pictures of it here. And it says the apparent retail packaging of Sony's upcoming flagship earphones, the WH-1000XM5s, goodness sake. Again, big up to El Jefe, no doubt. He is the best, I think he's the best in the business, especially since, you know, Jim's review room, he left. It's all El Jefe. Jeez, come on, man. We got bat review in here, you dumb. Bat review up in here, man. Yes, Tom. What's good, bro? Legit had the XM4s in my Amazon basket a few times recently. Thank God I saw this live stream. I'll at least have to wait a little. Yeah. Because it's not even just about the live stream alone, bro. Thank you for joining. But there is an event. There is an event in 3 days' time, and that should be on the Thursday. Yeah, that should be on a Thursday, where they are going to be doing an event on it. So you can see the design there. It's blatantly obvious that it says it right here, that May 12th 9 p.m. Pacific District Time. Your world starts here. Okay, very interesting take on it, man. But I appreciate you joining as well, Tom. Thank you for coming through, man. Good luck having you on here. And I should be getting you on a podcast soon as well, definitely. So watch out for that invite that comes, riverside.fm. It should be coming your way. So this is the successor. Images appear to confirm the previously rumored design of the new earphones, which includes thinner headbands and redesigned connector with the left and right ear cups. Unfortunately, the new leak calls into question the previous report by Technic News, which claimed that the earphones would see improved battery life when used with active noise cancelling ANC. The retail packaging says that the earphones will have battery life of 30 hours, 10 hours less than a 40 that was previously reported, and the same with the current models of the XM4s, which is the ones I've got. Okay, cool. Says PTD, not PSC. Yeah, Pacific District Time, that's what I said. I didn't say standard. Okay, all right, here we are. Agree? Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Right, so Walkman Blog speculates that the 40-hour figure will still be accurate, but represents battery life when the earphones are used in a more power-efficient audio codec known as the AAC rather than the LDAC. Okay, reference for the XM4's battery could be extended up to 38 hours when listening using the SBC codec. Okay, interesting. And most other codecs features like ANC turned off, right? Okay. Other list features packaging, including the Sony's 360 reality audio format, which is also supported on the version 4s, built-in support for voice assistants, interesting, and it's currently unclear when the earphones might officially be announced. Well, we've got that posted, but you'll find out when they actually posted it, reference to this, or what their price might be. For reference, Sony's WH-1000XM4s, damn it, is $350 or $349.99 when they were released back in August 2020. That's a 2020 device. Damn. Okay. Coincidentally, FCC filings report that the headphones will be up on. Okay, interesting. Okay, while we on Meta. Okay, so this is pretty much done, and here it is. Right, this was posted today. Okay, this was posted today. This event was posted today, 3 p.m. UK time. So that is very, 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 like, that's like now, today. You know, that was like just over 6 hours ago. Just over 6 hours ago. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, we dig that. We dig that. We dig that. Let's come back. Let's come back here. How do I feel? I'm not that salty. I'm not that salty. I'm not, because Amazon UK has this thing where if you've been kind of like a loyal Amazon customer in terms of paying monthly on Prime, buying a lot of stuff on there, which I do, if you got a credit card on there, there's certain items that give you eligibility to pay over 5 months with 0 interest and no credit checking. So clutch. So the WXM4s came up on that offer. It came up on that offer. And how can I put it? It came up on that offer. So I took that up and it just made it easy to spread the payments over 5 months as I needed them, because it was like my first flight in about 5-6 years. Dubai was about 7 hours. I needed them, man. And shout out to Emirates. Emirates Airlines is just so impressive. But yeah, that's literally what the name of the game was. So yeah, let's look at what Tom says. It says, will these new ones fold up, do you reckon? Isn't overly clear what they've seen. I don't know, because that is one thing I like about the XM4s, that they do fold up and they're really easy to package up. But I don't see why they wouldn't. But again, you don't want to assume. Big water bottle, Saka. It's gonna be interesting, but I don't see them regressing or digressing, in my opinion. I don't see them doing that. I don't think they will do that. I don't see why they would do that personally, but Yeah, I think this. That's a good question because the design changes things a little bit. The design does change things a little bit, so that's gonna be very interesting, right? Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But yeah, just wait. It's only 3 days. We're gonna see it. We'll know everything about it come that time. I'm excited to hear about it. I did do like an unboxing and first listen. I didn't think, in my personal opinion, I was qualified enough to how can I put it? I didn't think I was qualified enough to do a review on them, in my opinion. Let's go to Sony. There we go. No. WX. WX. Nope. Where is it? I've got it here somewhere. There we are. It's actually done decent in terms of views, which is quite strange. Yeah, 7th of November is when I posted this. So I did an unboxing, first setup, and first listen. But I just didn't think I was qualified enough to really do a review on it. I wasn't really that excited to do a review on it. I just needed them, and I enjoy doing unboxings. Guilty pleasure at the minute, right? Feeling like it's Christmas every single day when you do unboxings. But yeah, these are the ones I've got. So if we count November, December, January, February, March, April, May, that is, oh my God, 7 months. Am I salty? No. But damn. Okay. If you need a good pair of maybe the XM4s will be cheaper. Who knows? Maybe the XM4s will be cheaper. It's hard to judge. It's hard to say. But yeah. But Doctor Strange joke. Would be nice if Sony incorporated some serious bass like the Skull Candy Crushers ANC. Never used them. I think the bass are clean for me personally, unless you're looking for like, I don't know about the Skull Candies, but yeah, it's also subjective to the music that you listen to. It's interesting. Do you have the article for the leaked XM? Because I saw there was an event that was scheduled. Yeah. I'll post the article in the description. Let me go back up. This is the article. If I can go into the chat. Let me go into the chat. Can I go into the chat? No, I can't even post it because I've scaled it up too much. Sorry. My bad. My bad. But yeah, I'll post the article in the description below. Pixel King, what's up? Good to see you on the stream. Haven't seen you in a little while, I don't think. Maybe you've been there, but you've not commented, but welcome to the stream. I'm so, in a good way, I'm not used to not having a fat dynamic microphone in front of me. You know, this one here, parked up right here. Like, ugh. Okay, let me untension it. This Rode NTG4 Plus setup is coming in really, really nice and clear. I love that. Let's see. If they are voiced similar to the XM4s, they should have strong flat bass response, so they will respond well to bass boost done via EQ. That's the better way to do it, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, it sounded. I loved the sound signature that came from it. Personally, in my personal opinion. The EQ, Hefe gave me some EQ settings to use in there, and they sounded, to me, proper clutch. So I've got to agree with Josh on there. And they were comfortable. Like, it was really, really good. Hip hop and house music. Yep, you know it, same. I'm into that same vibe. Check out the Crusher ANCs. Hey, if I get time to, I will do that. Yes, what's good, Digital Slang in the house? What's good, bro? My man. Hope you're well, man. From the Jersey side. Ah, nice. I'll definitely check him out. Yeah, Josh is the audio guy. That's what I'm telling you. His audio presets in, what do you call it, OBS is what's gotten this sounding like proper nice and crispy, man. So, yeah, definitely trust his word when it comes to audio. And he's the one that's helped do all the acoustic panel treatments in here. It's been him, not me. It's been him. So I think that's something that's definitely helping, even with the noise suppression. Obviously, the noise suppression is to silence this fan, this noisy enough PC that you can hear it, and also to keep the window open so I've got fresh air coming in. Because one thing I notice is with over, I think we've got 26 acoustic panels in here in total, and a carpet on the floor as well, which is great. It's as noise treated as much as possible relative to the aesthetics and the space that we have. My goodness, does the heat trap in here better, which is great, but the heat does trap in here. But I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this, man. But I'm excited to see what Sony are pretty much going to be doing with their WX-1000. Huh, WHX. Oh, gosh, I hate you, Sony. Hate this. WH-1000XM5s. Goodness sake, man. Shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be that hard, people. But it is. And I've already forgotten it. Oh, WH-1000XM5s. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff, crazy stuff. I've had fun with the stream. As you know, just to keep it nice and clean, we want to make sure that we are vibing with the replay crew. But what we will do is we will definitely check out how things have been in the week of content creation, which has been a bit rocky. It's been a bit rocky, but we're shifting things around. And obviously, this is Lover of Tech. One thing I'm promising to do is that I want to make the live streams in terms of integrate with the content with the custom thumbnail. So you're seeing that today's live stream does have a custom thumbnail and it's looking great. Really loved it. Shout out to Sam for that one. Thanks for coming through on the clutch. WH-1000XM5s. Yeah, it's so annoying to say, bro. So annoying to say. We did the charging test video. This is also a giveaway video as well. So shout out to Kuntis for, again, sponsoring the ultimate charging test. Again, you know, charging tests are a big staple of my channel. It is sponsored by Kuntis, which I really appreciate, but it's also a giveaway as well. And the giveaway details are all here. It is in USA, UK, France, Germany, Italy, and Spain. You want a chance to win a 20-watt replacement charger with power delivery 3.0 for your iPhone, and also a cable, a 2-in-1 cable that is USB-C to C with a lightning adapter on top, which is really clutch. Really love that. I've come to really enjoy using it. I'm using it to power the Sony A7 S3 on this side here over power delivery, and it's really clever. I think this is what Apple really need to give us. It's a 2-meter cable. You've got the charger in there. I'm running this giveaway for 2 weeks. I will announce the winner on the 24th of May. So definitely go check it out as well. And it works well. It works as intended. I used the wattage meter. You are getting most of, if not all, the 20-watt charging as well. That was the main video that we did. So that's something. Yeah, we did one video. I like to do 2 videos a week, but we're gonna try and, you know, push the videos to be done throughout as well. Did we do anything on the cut down? We didn't, I believe. We didn't. So we will be putting content out on the cut down. So definitely watch out for that, no doubt. Watch out for that, no doubt. We'll be doing that. But Sam Mobile, as challenging as things have been in terms of obviously Samsung content in general, we've kept it moving with Sam Mobile. Things looked well. We did 2 videos last week. We basically did the Galaxy S22. Definitely, these are all the places that you're going to be finding me. So definitely go check it out, show the support, subscribe, like, and turn the notifications there. Watch the content. It's pretty much me that's doing it from beginning to end, from conception of testing, scripting, recording, editing, all of that. So your support is really appreciated. Did the long-term review on the S22 and S22 Plus because we finally got the base model S22 in-house. Been running it. And again, a big thank you to Vodafone UK for that, which we really appreciate the support there. Then we also did obviously the Galaxy S22 versus the S21 FE review comparison, Exynos versus Snapdragon, Exynos on the S22, and then obviously Snapdragon 000 on the S21 FE, and pretty much kind of gave my 2 cents and my opinions on that as well. So definitely check that out. Then podcast, and obviously podcast days on the Sam Mobile podcast is pretty much every Friday, 11 o'clock in the morning, UK time. Been keeping to that. We managed to get episode 6 out, which I'm really, really proud of. We've done that. But it was a solo episode, and we did talk about Universal Flash Storage 4.0, and also we discussed my thoughts on the S22 series, and if anything had changed, especially now that I've got all 3 models, you know, being grateful for all the support that comes with this job, having all 3 models, being able to give my opinion and thoughts on that. So that was something that was very, very interesting. So yeah, posted up. And that's pretty much been last week's review of content. I'm still trying to get used to obviously this new scheduling, right? And it's good. It's good. I'm really trying my best to have some form of weekends off, spend more time with the family, and be more disciplined to make sure that even with how widespread I am on different platforms, work between Monday to Friday. There are going to be some times when I'm going to push and work overtime where I need to get stuff done throughout the weekend, but live streams are on Mondays, people. I'm trying to keep them 8 p.m. UK time, 8 to 8:30 p.m. UK time. Keep it for an hour, short and sweet. Keep it engaging as we try and do. Keep it high quality when it comes to video and especially the sound. Really glad that I pulled it off, and this is a great setup for me. I'm really liking the freedom that comes with this. It's much more chilled, much more relaxed, and there's going to be more that we're going to evolve and adapt with it. So watch the space, people. Watch the space. But yeah, that is pretty much it, I guess. The Quintus, it's not Qantas. Charger looks exactly like the Anker Nano. Yeah, and I mean it works as great. It's $8.99 in the UK just for the plug head itself, but you can get in a set which ends up being $14.99, and it's even cheaper than buying the official one from Apple, which just the plug head by itself is £19, you know. And then obviously you can just get the plug, use the lightning to USB that comes with your phone already with the USB-C port, or then also invest in the 2-pack, which is great. Not the wrapper, pun intended. But you get 2-meter cables that are USB-C to C, and it does come with the lightning to USB-C adapter on top of it, which is very, very clutch. So you can still have one cable that manages. It's a high 480 megabits per second data transfer, high-speed USB-C cable, really, really high quality. Love it. Great that they support the channel. You're going to be seeing a couple of sponsorships from them on the channel and support from them, which is something I really appreciate when brands go out the way to do that. Cool. I'll give you about 2 to 5 minutes tops. Q&A, ask me any question, and I'll try my best to answer. Fire away. I don't know why I'm... where did that come from? Oh, it's Justin's album. First album. Let's take a ride on the countryside. Let's just get away. Yeah. We can spend the night to the morning rise. Let's just get away. Hey, I love that album, man. Justified. His first album, solo one, isn't it? Timbaland and Pharrell carry that, man. Love that. Brings back good memories growing up. Back when CDs were important. Okay, so how was the battery life on the Galaxy S22 after the time? You've not good. It's a 2. Listen to the podcast. And I'm going to give my review on it as well. It's a 2.5 hour screen on time phone. Tops maybe 3.5 hours if you moderate it. Sometimes 4 hours, but on average, I've been getting 2.5 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, that shrink down to 3700 milliamp hours ain't the one, Chief. It's not the one. It ain't the one, Chief. I promise you that. Yeah, it's hard knocks. It's hard knocks out here. It's a great phone. I will immediately say that it is compact phone of the year. Definitely compact phone of the year. It is very refreshing to have a smartphone of this size that pretty much gives you flagship specs, in my opinion. Very refreshing. It is compact smartphone of the year, but ain't that one for the battery life, bro. I promise you, you'll be panicking. You definitely got to moderate it. Don't use 5G. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Any other questions? Fire them away. We are pretty much wrapping up the live stream now as we speak. We are pretty much wrapping up the live stream now as we speak. Damn right. That's enough for me. Ooh, do, 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 do. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm not seeing if there's anything else. I think it's all been resolved. Okay, so let's go back. On that one, I don't use 5G, don't game, just casual user. You'll get 4. You'll get 4. 5, nah. I don't think you get 5. I might be salty about it, but I don't think you get 5. Maybe 4 consistently. Yeah, it's a tough cookie. It's a tough cookie to crack. All right, people. Really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. This has probably been technically the most nicest and less buggy live stream. Apart from the beginning, I had a setting on that I shouldn't have, but you know what? It's really sorted in that sense. Okay, cool. Just wanted to hear your experience, as I know you are more of a heavy user. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I am more of a heavy user in that sense. So that could be something that could aid to it. But 2.5 hours is the worst I've gotten from there. You don't get this for battery life, man. You don't get this for battery life, in my personal opinion. Damn, my iPhone SE2 still can get 5 to 6 hours of screen on time after 2 years. Interesting. Nice. Apple optimization. Yeah, I'll post a screenshot. I'll post a screenshot of it on Twitter. And yeah, that's pretty much the name of the game. Cool. So we are gonna wrap up. Portland, Jamaica in the building. Yes. You don't need to spam. Please do not spam. I beg. Please do not spam. All right, cool. We're gonna wrap this up. Appreciate you all. Love you all. Thank you for joining the stream, and to the replay crew, definitely watch this back. Super thanks. Give any feedback unless, anything else. But yeah, that's it for me. Catch you all in the next one. Peace out.